Exactly, his dancing moves like a ghost. Mighty Mouse quick, but he's no boast. The judge stands tall with his heavy head. Dirty Stash grins, he's got a plan. He slaps and slams like a thunderclap. Who can press? Hear the table snap through the fingers. Grip so tight. Top row dreams in the heat of the fight. Through the fingers, hold your ground. The roar of the crowd, the only sound.
Boom. We're live. We are live. Hey, buddy.
Oh,
Fuck, I blew up my hands today. That's good. You see Hunter? Hey, brother. Dakota.
I was busy
Eyes purple
looking at my
crying?
phone all day.
What's eyes purple crying mean?
I don't know if everyone's wondering, this eye right here looks a little messy because of allergies.
Oh, how does he know that your eyes all weird looking at that? He posted that before we went live.
No, I don't think it was for that, but like, yeah, my one eye, the allergies, man. I've been dying about it. And last night I went and got Claritin eye drops, like allergy eye drops.
Yeah.
And I talked to the pharmacist today, and he said those just make your eyes worse.
Yeah, I don't use them either. I mean, like
So
Visine.
he said just get this moisturizing one, and he gave it to me. And he said when you can get your prescription based one, then use that one.
You
But
got
like the
herpes in your eye.
Claritin eye drop, the Visine allergy eye drops, anything that says it's an allergy eye drop that's just on the like over on the shelf, bullshit.
Okay. Oh, it's an emoji. Okay. So eyes purple crying's an emoji. Okay. Oh, you mean you tried to do a emoji and it just showed the words instead? Is that what that is? Okay. Leverson, hey Luke. He's got face yeah, okay. Yeah. Atlantis IRL. Hey, what's up, man? What's up? Okay, it's an emoji. Yeah, I'm old. I don't know all these emojis. Yeah, what a day, man. I just rushed home, barely made the pod myself. Just got in the door and ran down and got it all set up and working on hammers all day long. So crazy day. But nice and sunny.
I don't know if everyone knows. But they all know we're doing hammers for Supermatch winners. But I don't know if they all know Supermatch losers also get a smaller hammer that says loser.
It does. Yeah. So the little hammers look really nice too, though, actually, guys. But it's going to say loser on it. So yeah. So you get to.
So even the losers get something, but it's calling you a loser.
Win. Yeah, the losers win the loser. Yeah. Clifton Erickson, yo, buddy. Boom. No, I'm starting to feel healed. I think it's going to be by Friday. My arm should have zero pain. You know what? I'm kind of happy I did this deload because I needed it, man. Like I was running. I think I was running on being beat up, and I don't know if I was getting the most of my training for a little while. So I think this deload for this match is going to help me. After this match, I should be able to level up shortly after. So we'll see how it goes.
I'm going to be hitting a 13-week training cycle where morning time I do arm wrestling training and then at night I do weight training.
Okay. See, I do the opposite. I do weight training in the day and then I do arm wrestling.
Well, I work during the day, so.
Yeah. Well, makes sense. Yeah.
So I'm going to do, because like the arm wrestling exercise, I think it's like 4 or 5 exercises of arm wrestling specific workouts. I can do that in the morning in like 30, 40 minutes before I go to work. Come home, eat, go to the gym, and
hey, buddy.
The
Wolf arm wrestling. East Coaster. East Coast guy. He's from the East Coast. Yeah. He's a super heavyweight. Yeah.
Well, I hope Dion gets on here.
Yeah, he's supposed to have Dion, and then maybe I sent a few other invites out. I don't know. See if they come on. If not, it's okay. I know Mike said if he can, he would. So I sent him an invite. So I don't know if he can. I sent Caleb one just for the hell of it. Maybe he'll see it and hop on. And then
Well, you know
Dion
what?
said he's coming on. So
In the meantime, we can always go over last
there's
night's
a few
event.
things. Well, yeah, there's a few things. I seen a video this morning. It was kind of cool in a way because I think it was about the WAF band shit, and it was Svetan, that guy I like from Bulgaria. It was an interview with him talking about it because he used to be one of the presidents of it at one time, and then he got cut out, right? So and then they banned him for no reason. So he hasn't been able to compete at a lot of events now because of he's banned for some reason. So it was pretty. Dion messaged me. What's Dion saying? Hey, bud, I've been sitting here in the pre-live backstage. Where? I don't see you, Dion. You're not in the pre-live, brother. I'll send you another invite. You're not in the pre-live.
You know what? With that whole WAP thing, I kind of just decided to not pay attention. Actually, you know what? I do got a question. I have been trying to find information on it, and like I've heard people say two different aspects of this.
Yeah.
But creatine for the sport of arm wrestling. I've heard some places say it's good to take creatine for arm wrestling, but then I've heard people say that it also can make you blow up faster.
Creatine? Yeah, I found I blew up faster.
But what kind of creatine were you taking? Because there's different kind of creatine.
Pure creatine, just pure creatine.
Well, there's
Like
there's no such thing as just pure creatine. There's creallicane. There's monohydrate or whatever the frick it is. There's different kinds of creatine.
Yeah, it's the creatine powder that I always took.
Yes, but there's different kinds of creatine.
Yeah, I just took creatine. Yeah, I don't know. I bought a big
you
jug.
Probably took monohydrate or whatever that one is. It's the most common.
Know. But I got kidney stones from it, so I had to stop anyway. Yeah, I did it. I've tried creatine 3 times. I used to take it a lot when I was younger. Now that I'm older, for some reason, and my kidneys don't like creatine, so yeah,
That's weird. You eat red meat, so you're eating creatine.
Yeah, but because of how much red meat I eat and then throwing creatine on top, if you look it up, one of the common side effects of creatine is kidney stones. So, and you try pissing one of those out. Believe me, it's not nice. It's like a bloody mess, buddy. Bloody mess. Yeah. Okay, he had to restart his computer, Dion said. Matt Wiggins came off the creatine 2 weeks ago before my tourney. Yeah, you know what? Creatine's good to use, but I've heard that too. You want to flush it out.
Yeah, he said cut off the creatine 2 weeks before a tourney. Yeah. Meaning like so just before a tourney, okay.
Yeah, because that way, because creatine will make you blow up. Yeah, it makes you retain water too. So.
I've been thinking about taking creatine and having it, seeing how that makes the different effects.
Yeah. I mean, everybody. I mean, I've been experimenting for years, and I used to be able to use creatine. I just can't anymore. I used to use it for working out back in the day. Is what you need. Yep. But
see, I heard creatine monohydrate. I heard does put on like you retain a lot more water on it, and then there's creatine creallicane or whatever it is supposed to not put on as much water retention.
I wouldn't care as long as it's doing what it's supposed to. I wouldn't care about the water retention. But I mean,
like on YouTube, did you know there's only one actual arm wrestling video that talks about creatine in arm wrestling, and that's from 12 years ago. Ryan Bowen,
really,
back when he looked like thin as Zach.
Because we've moved on so much higher than creatine now in arm wrestling. That's why creatine's like that's that old fad from the 90s or the early 2000s. Yeah, Dion, you here? Your mic's muted and no camera.
You guys hear me?
Oh,
I can hear you, but can't see it.
Sorry, my internet's pretty bad right now.
Oh, you got a bad signal. Oh, okay. No worries. Yeah. Oh, mine seems to be working good. There you go. Yeah, yeah. As long as we can hear you, you'll be okay. How you doing, Dion?
Oh, tired, tired. Thank you guys for having me on today.
You and me
And no
both.
worries, no worries. It was a good event last night.
Thank you. Yeah, had some a lot of technical difficulties. That's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, with the stream,
Um,
yeah, we covered it. We
um,
covered it.
yeah, we will be having a rough or a remastered video up in like 3 days. They said that take with all the issues out. I know we missed like 2 matches, and I wasn't aware of that until after the show and everything. So I kind of
Okay.
yeah, I
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
What
sure
two
there was a
matches
lot.
did we miss?
We missed a few. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I was doing so much yesterday. I had to comment at a rough match. I just want to give a shout out to Nathan Meir and Weeda Bush Brothers and Jake Dudley for and Robert Bear for helping me out. I had Kevin Roy couldn't make it this time for commentating. It was his anniversary and everything, and Thomas Allison had some family issues, so Luke Cody was out of town too, so I had some of my team members out, but I had some really good guys, that are part of the team that helped me out. I'm not big on commentating, so I commentated the first to get it going, and I like having a lot of the arm wrestlers on, try to commentate because they know a lot of those. There's a lot. We had like an Idaho rivalry going on, like Northern and South kind of that time, so a lot of those guys knew each other and stuff too. We got the Weeda Bushes on. Jake Dudley, man, did a really good job. That was his first time ever commentating. I asked him, I was like, "Do you mind leading the ship?" And he's like, "What is that?" And I was like, "It's basically just the guy that does, everything."
Yeah.
And I told him I've just got a lot going on. He didn't have to do it. He's no obligation. And he's like, "Well, I had a match for this. Unfortunately, his appendix burst. It was a while back, so he had to, cancel his match. But he's like, I'm here. I'd love to do something. So shout out to him. I reffed Casey Haugen. Sorry, I don't know if I'm saying his last name. Well, he's a good guy from Billings, Montana. And then Brody Lewis's match. I didn't do a very good job. I was brain fried. And stuff like that. I wasn't like being loud and stuff like that. So I was filling in for Pedro because Pedro had to use the bathroom. So I asked Nathan because Nathan told me he's a level 1 certified ref. And I was like, hey, man, would you be able to ref the 2 last matches? I want to make sure they're professionally called with, someone at least who's certified, close to certified. And he's like, yeah, no, I got you, man. He saved me on that. So big thank you to him. He's a really good guy. Pretty shocked on a left-handed match between him and Randy.
Randy's good, man. But you know what? I would have liked to see him pull him right. I think Nathan and Randy right would have been.
We were talking. I said, do you think your right-handed match would have went different? He's like, yeah. And I said, well, something down the line. And I was attending. Randy's brother hurt himself pretty bad on the elbow side.
Yeah.
Theodore, yep, you're correct. Sorry, Theodore. I went and got him an ice pack and everything. It wasn't bad.
No, he popped it or rolled his UCL. I heard it.
It's an injury regardless, but he was walk around cool. He didn't have to go to the hospital or anything. Thankfully, I got him some ice right away. I asked him, if he's doing all right. And, it's unfortunate, what happened, but it's kind of what happened.
It's a common one.
Yeah.
Everybody will do that one eventually. That's the one that everyone does eventually.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, I've had a few pops and cracks and
Yeah, me too.
That's just what it is. That's the name of the game.
Yeah. No, it was a good talent we had and everything, but a lot of errors production wise and stuff. And I was running around, like I said, this one was a little bit different. It's one of those times where the pressure's really built up and you're like trying to make sure, I was all over the place helping out. So
yeah, you can't do there's so many factors, right? So,
yeah. Well, usually what I do is I watch the stream on my tablet in the back scene where the production guys are to make sure the stream's running.
Well, see, that's what I thought was happening. I'm like, well, somebody should know. Like, what I
was
mean?
popping in and out on my own personal thing, but I had people coming up asking questions. And I was making sure to let guys know when they had to go and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Questions from Pedro, because Pedro's learning at the ref, as well
Yeah.
right now. So I just, Miles.
See that win? That
Yeah,
guy, man, I'm telling you, that's a gem in the rough right there, buddy.
he is, man. And we talked after, man. I said, man, congratulations. I said, that is a big win.
After a year of pull, he's only been pulling for a year, and he
Yeah,
just beat Andrew Wiedebusch.
yeah. And
That's pretty good.
Andrew, he's like, yeah, man, I lost fair and square. No excuses. He's freaking strong. He's like, I
Pedro's
would
cup
like,
is good.
yeah. He did say he'd like to have him at a lower weight if he could, but he said it's just,
Yeah.
He said he accepted it. There's no excuse about it. He wanted him heavy at his natural weight, and he felt it, he said. So he props to Pedro, he said. So, yeah.
Oh, no problem, buddy. I only sent you the invite, Joel, because Levers and Luke, he reminded me. Yeah, but I didn't remember that you were coming on. So, but yeah, we'll get
Big
you on
red
again.
droopy eyes. Another emote, but
It's not working. Yeah, the emotes aren't working.
every time someone puts an emote in the chat,
It's working on the YouTube though. On YouTube, it's showing the emote, but in our restream,
yeah,
it's coming up face red dopey eyes. Yeah.
Pedro versus Zach, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a match, man.
I think the exhibition matches are cool, but like,
but
I like
Pedro's
guys.
is 176, right?
Yeah, I like him to pull closer to the weight. This right here, was kind of a revenge kind of get for Andrew's little brother, so he wanted him his best, so
Yeah,
he can feel it and everything. But Pedro can get down to 165, so he just said he can't do it for 154 because he'd be nothing basically. So yeah, no, that'd be a cool match. Yeah, Zach's a tough guy too, tough cat.
Well, I'm sure Zach would still. I think I got Zach beating Pedro still, but you know what? Pedro's man, for how long he's been pulling, he's done nothing but impress me.
Yeah, I think he's got the most wins right now. He's in the lead.
He's undefeated in super matches, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we got a crown for the most wins for this whole series. So he's the one
out in front.
Yeah, he's got 3 or 4 right now. I have to look at my list. I had a list somewhere around here. Sorry. When I called you earlier, I was coming home trying to get my computer and everything set up. So.
Oh, I know. I was doing the same thing, buddy. Yeah.
Thing. But what was your guys' most favorite match?
The Pedro
and Andrew. Yeah, I'm glad I made that the main event because I definitely went sort of the way I thought it was going to go. It was going to be a war for sure. I did have Andrew winning. I told Pedro, I was like, I did have Andrew winning just because of the
experience and everything else.
But I was like, after that, I was like, I knew right when Pedro started getting. I was like, oh wow, okay.
Pedro, he was trying to get Andrew's hand back, and Andrew was clamping the thumb on him, and that's how we got those 2 rounds. But then Pedro figured it out and pushed, and was able to push his thumb out. Once he figured that out, the match went back to Pedro again.
His thumb and hand is so weird. He's got a very small, weird thumb, but he's got a really good hand. Like it's.
Oh yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say that was my favorite. And like, don't get me wrong, I know it was a 4-0 match, but I like seeing Jason Shaw versus Robert Bear.
I like the fact that he started coming back at the end. Yeah. Like it seemed like another round, and maybe he would have come back. Yeah.
Well, I respect Jason a lot because he's the first guy that accepted a right-handed match against Robert Bear that I offered to. So he said he didn't care. He just win or lose, he has fun and he doesn't care. He gets stronger every time. And
by round 3, round 4, he started figuring it out.
He did. He got him, man. You could see him working Robert. Robert was, doing the kind of crunchy face, like he was.
He was crying at the end. Oh yeah.
Well, from what I've seen, I do think me and Robert would be a good right-hand match.
A what?
I got you beating.
I said I do think me and Robert would be a good right-handed match. Seeing what I saw this weekend.
Yeah. No. Like I think so too. Is right. It was cool gripping up with everyone after too. He was like a teacher. Everyone that's the cool thing about this is Nathan got on the table with him, you know, and then Robert, even after the after poll, you know, showed Jason exactly, you know, and Jason after that, dude, he opened up some new lanes and stuff like for, you know, next time and everything. We're talking about your event. He's like, he's got some stuff that he got from Robert Berry he's going to use against Jackson.
Nice.
So he's
I
like,
just
he's
hope
ready.
he's not too worn out, and that week of rest is enough.
Yeah, we were talking about that this morning when they left out. He's like, that will be his last match, but I have him coming back July 11th for another match. He says he's going to stay prep for after this, but he said this will be this one coming up. He's going to be his last match for a little bit. But yeah. What's up, Boussier?
Boussier, yes.
Boussier, yeah.
Yeah. He pulled in Montana yesterday too.
Yeah, I seen his post,
The
man.
Billings, Big Sky Games. So Big Sky Games was yesterday. See?
Oh, it was? Oh, yeah. I thought that was July 18th. Okay.
I thought it was too. And then someone said it was September. I'm like, well, fuck, what's what?
I thought it was the
confused.
Wilson Iron Barns tournament. Okay. Oh.
I don't know. I went to the thing. I was looking at it yesterday, and it's. I don't know. I got confused. It said Big Sky Games on the top of it. But
do we want to take a second and bring up that other event?
July 11th.
No, the one that's not happening
anymore. Oh, the one that ain't happening anymore.
Oh yeah, you guys got to.
Yeah. I guess so.
Yeah, it disappoints me to say
just get it out of the way, and then everyone knows, right? You know.
Yeah. So yeah, I am canceling Summer Invasion this year. It wasn't promoted in enough time and away either. But I also have stuff outside arm wrestling that I'm going back to school and stuff like that, and I got to do it at the end of this year, and it basically lines up right over everything, and I'm not gonna be able to juggle that and doing planning a major international event and also doing this series still. And I had to do it. I'm kind of already locked in with the mini series, so I can't drop that and do that. So I talked to Jaron earlier today. Actually, I was really nervous breaking it to him because he was my guy up there helping me with stuff, and he was chill about it. He says he actually kind of heard some heat on the guys. I was like, oh really? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, oh okay. So yeah, and he was cool about it. He was chill, and it wasn't properly prepped this year. I took on too much with the underground. For the last years, I started promoting that at my April back from Orvin. I was giving out flyers, and I already had some matches kind of set up for it. And I said, we're about 2 months out from it now. And I said, I wouldn't be able to, it wouldn't be properly promoted, so there's a lot of cost and, stuff behind, that happens, and I'm disappointed about it, but I also, I feel like people understand in a way, and it's not the end of the world. It's just this year. It's not saying it's completely gone, so.
You can always redo it, next year, 2027, you can always do it again in BC, or you can do it just in Canada and bring it to Alberta.
Yeah, I did hint September's underground is going to be closer to Lethbridge, about an hour. We could do a mini little, Canada versus US thing for that underground thing, about 8 to 10 matches. I asked Jaron about it.
You're going to be just inside the Canadian border for that one?
Huh?
We should do
You're
that.
You're going to be just inside the Canadian border?
Or near it.
It's going to be near it. It's going to be about 2 hours from Lethbridge is where the other location would be. So yeah, but that's something we could do for that mini the September event, and then I'll have one more after that, which would be the season finale.
You should give Levi Nagel a shot at number one. Yeah.
For number one, oh yeah, for you, yeah. I'd like to see. I need to bring Levi back actually because I haven't offered him a thing on his last one. So
I was just looking at it. He's number 2, right? Yeah.
I'd love that, man. That'd be cool. I could get you to come down, get you guys on the mini underground series, and and be a part of the first series of the underground. I'm sorry, I can't speak to. I'm tired.
I haven't done the underground yet. Yeah, I haven't done that yet.
Yeah, that's like the best option I could think. Kind of having a little bit of a thing. I want to do Jaron Blackmore. hinted a really good match that would be good is Joseph Stephenson and Nathan Muir right-handed would be a really good match.
And you know what? I was also thinking, like, if doing an arms again in BC would have been awesome. But like, say next year to make it a little bit easier to do, I feel like there's 2 clubs in Alberta right now that you could work with, or 2 groups. There's us with 2 fingers, we could help set one up, or there's you. I'm guaranteeing if you talk to Mike in Lethbridge, because then it's close to the border. I'm almost guarantee you Mike would be down to help you out to set one up in Canada too.
So I tried this last year, and I owe Jaron because he did help me set up and get that connection. So it will be the Armsagetton, the first Canadian side Armsagetton will be in Cranbrook, and that's it. That's set.
Yeah.
So sorry, it's just I was
just thinking of like things to make it easier, so it wasn't such a long travel for you.
And then I was just
it's not long for us. I'd say more Alberta, I guess, but it's just the reason is because they have a good venue out there at that Cranbrook. Like I get it, but I'm not saying, and that would be that one year, of course, if we did everything where everyone meet in the middle kind of scenario, right? But that was just like I got lucky with him knowing that connection and helping me, do that and everything. So I was just like.
So he says it was the Iron Barn. Ryan says, "Yeah, it was the
Iron Barn." Yeah, there we go.
Okay,
nice. Yeah, it looked like that some good medals and stuff too.
Hey, Ryan, friggin' got over on Andrew right quick and put him away.
I seen that. Yeah, man, that was good. I seen the post earlier.
Ryan's starting to look good, man. Like his setups, he's been really working on his setups. I've been watching, and the only thing that was hurting Ryan before was his setups, and now he's looking pretty good. Yeah.
No, he puts in the work, man. His diet's locked in, his attitude, his training, it's everything, He's a likable guy. He supports everyone. He deserves it, man. Yeah. I think I can announce it now, but July 11th, since you guys, and I mean, if you're okay with it, since we couldn't happen at your thing, we're going to do Jason Shaw and Ryan Boussier at my July one.
I think that's a good one.
Yeah, Brian said he was interested in that. He said unfortunately a lot, he had to cancel for that. So
did they pull once before? Did they pull before too?
I think they pulled at my tournament last year at Back for More, I think, in the tournament, but after I don't think they pulled before.
Ryan pulled Mike and Lethbridge. Yeah.
Well, I do want to say this. I'm very excited to be coming out this next weekend to Through the Fingers rankings event. Bob Brown, Judge, Sluggett, Miles Hutton, Nut Brown, Blackmore, McLeod. Like we're gonna have all these cool people around. Robertson, Shaw, the Madman, Deadly Dale, all these cool people. We're gonna be camping. It's gonna be food, drinks, some chaos, a good time. Jesus, man. The hanging out with just Jason Shaw and Jeremy Etsy and Miles these last 2 nights, man. Oh my goodness, man. We're some wild nights.
Jeremy looked good. Jeremy looked good yesterday.
Oh yeah. No, and hats off to Jordan Tucker too, man. He gave a lot of respect to Jeremy too. Those guys were pretty cool, man. They were poking fun the entire time. So
I'm waiting until Jeremy asks me for a rematch. See if he's going to be coming back.
Jeremy, man,
those losses.
Yeah, Jeremy's got some new regiment down, dude. He's feeling pretty good. Miles thinks he's made a lot of improvements too, and he's actually like a more deadlier version than old Jeremy at the 220. So he's been doing good, man. He's got the mullet back and everything too.
Yeah, and he's training hard too.
Yeah. He did a procedure on his left elbow too that he said that really helped, but it was really painful. They took blood out. Bad blood.
It's called PRP.
Yeah, and then they injected.
I had it done. It's so painful, buddy. It's so painful.
It is. I'm thinking about
buddy. It works though. It works, and it's not that expensive. It's a cheaper option than stem cells, but it works really good. It's plasma. What is it? Enriched plasma platelets.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's basically I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, it's just the white blood cells. They spin out all the red and use all the. So that you get a big dose of white blood cells.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Sure works.
Aaron Smith and Tyler Wiedebusch too was a pretty good match. That Aaron Smith man is. I'm sad I
Yeah, I'll be
couldn't
right
see
back.
Allison.
Okay.
I'm sad I couldn't see Allison come out, but he had injury originally, and then he couldn't make it out to commentate. So Smith said he's super interested in that.
Did you not
Smith
have
and
Playboy
Allison.
Roy there yesterday?
No. Playboy Roy had to be absent for this one. He had a anniversary going on. He told me in advance that he wasn't going to be there, and I said, "No worries, man. You've came out for the last 3 ones. Like, take a break. He's going to be back with us July 11th." So,
Right on.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
I like.
no, it Smith and Tyler Wiedebusch, man. So those guys are opposite. They're after pulling. Tyler was destroying Smith right arm. And Smith's just got that left dominant arm, crazy action. He's a carpenter too, so that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
But Tyler did take a kind of it was a little over a week notice on that too. So props to him on that. And then Danny Myers and Caleb from Boise, Idaho. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I apologize. That wasn't on the stream, but Caleb did win that one. He 4-0'd Danny. Danny was a little fatigued. His wrist was he practiced hard the last weekend with the Cranbrook guys because he's up there with visiting and stuff. So said it wasn't an excuse. He said he felt it and everything. He said that guy was really good too, Caleb. So props to Caleb for the win, and thank you, Danny, for taking a late notice match because Pedro got injured or had an injury in his elbow, his left elbow, and he just said he can't do it. So that's when Danny filled in. But I think we had a lot of good matches yesterday, good talent.
Oh yeah.
It's always nice having Jeremy and Jason down too. So Robert Bear, good guy as usual. Brody was
he's
cool.
impressive.
Yeah. Brody and Casey, man, dominant match. I believe that was a 4-1. Casey got the win. Casey's a really good bowler. I remember the first time seeing him pull it. Like he was like strong, but he's a little awkward on the table. But now, dude, he's good. He's super good. Like he's very versatile too. He's part of the Magic City Arms Club down there too in Billings.
Oh yeah. That's Avo's club, right?
Yeah, we actually had him on the first Arms to get an international incident, and I totally forgot about him. And I was like talking to him yesterday. I was like, "Yeah, dude."
He never forgot. I've been talking to him. He never forgot. He's like, I want on there.
Yeah, and I was was talking to Miles about getting a 200-pound guy, and he mentioned Casey's, and I was like, "Oh yeah, dude, I owe Casey a visit back here and everything." So I reached out to him, and he says he doesn't make it up to Great Falls a whole lot. And I was like, "Awesome, I'm glad we worked that. He's a good guy." So yeah, Nick's
always trying to pull guys bigger than him. He really likes pulling heavier guys.
Yeah,
he wanted a super match with me. I'm like, Nick, come on, wait a little bit.
Yeah. No, I mean, hey, these
you know what? You can nothing wrong with punching up, though.
Yeah. Me, I can't do that because I'm like injury prone, and I'm not. Yeah, I've got the arm for it. So
you got a good decent match. We're gonna see.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too well on my left, so we'll see. I'm really not.
Don't think about it. You got to block.
I'm rehabbing all week, and I'm gonna eat some proteins and stuff like that, and ice and.
Well, you're gonna want to try your hardest because the loser of the match gets a trophy that says loser.
Really?
Yeah. It says
at
loser on the back of it.
It's like a small version of the what the winner gets, but it says loser.
Yeah,
you guys actually doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, hey,
at least you get awards still. You still get an award.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Someone's still getting something to go on with. I mean, if I got to drive 6 hours back home with a loser,
Dion, you should see we had an assembly line today. There was like 7 of us in a shop, fucking working all day today. It was nuts.
Yeah. Oh, for your medals and stuff. Oh man, that's awesome.
Just for the prizes for the super matches. Yeah,
that's awesome. I'm excited to see what
take care of.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what the actual like hammers and stuff look like Brad are making and stuff. That's cool.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, we've shown you what our medals look like, right?
Yeah, you showed me last time I was on. I
Those
have
are
to
good.
bring one of my last summer ones. I'm gonna trade trade one with Brian. So, yeah.
Oh, you're bringing one of your summer invasion ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, the summer
Yeah.
ones. He said
He's gonna
he
trade
wanted.
me one.
Yeah,
He's gonna trade me one.
yeah. I mean, I'm gonna see how I feel after this match because I don't know if I'm gonna try to enter the tournament, you know, and so I want
You
to get
should.
rings.
Don't worry.
I
You know
will,
what?
even if I just have to, you know, like.
Hey, the question is, you got any extra underground jerseys?
Underground jerseys? Yeah, I'm selling them though. They're not getting given away for free.
No.
I'm giving Brian one. I'm giving Brian one because he's giving me a through the fingers. He got me a custom made jersey up there, so I'm just giving him one. You know, so that's what me and him got going. So yeah, but yeah, if you want one, message me.
I do. I want you to bring one up with you, and I'll buy it.
What size?
How do they fit? Do they fit small or big?
I would get extra large. Yeah.
I'd say about a large for you. I mean, that's what Bear, Miles, and everyone else was wearing, and they're a good. I mean, they're same material as your guys's. So I mean,
yeah, ours the large, the ones that we got, the large was a bit small.
Okay.
It seemed like if we went up one size, it was perfect, right? Yeah.
This is a medium, so I'm a small guy, anyways. But yeah,
bring a large and an extra large, and I'll try them on, and I'll take the one that fits properly.
Well, we got a new policy. You try them on, you get sweat stains on them, you buy them both. No, I'm joking.
What you can do though, you're welcome to come and throw them on the table too, and sell them at our event. We don't mind. Actually, yeah. If anybody in the community has merch they want to sell, always help yourself. We will somehow help you do it. You can put it on the table anyway and let people see it, and
Yeah. I got lots of stock. So
you're talking about the through the fingers jersey with your name on. Are you talking the one that you get for having a match?
Yeah.
Yeah. He got me one. I was like, dude, that's sweet.
Everyone's
talking. Cody. I know we did.
I was like, everyone with a match gets one.
Well, Dion can't repay 3 for one, but I understand. Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
It's all right.
That's why I was laughing the whole time. Of course, we got one for you, Dion.
Yeah, man. I mean, what's he got?
Is it there? Yeah, because I brought him to Cody's. I dropped them all off. It looks nice, bro. This is yours, I think.
No. This is the actual out that I'm buying.
Like, why would Cody have my jersey?
Because I brought it there. I brought all the jerseys
nice.
there. Because so that way they're there for the event, right? They're nice looking though, eh?
That's the front.
Oh, they're really nice.
And that's the back.
Yeah, and then 98's on the back and on the
98 Best Buy.
98 is right there on the sleeve.
Yeah, Best Buy, Bullpull. Yeah, we got Airwave, Arm Sport. Yep,
nice. That's a nice. I'm excited to get one of those.
Yeah, buddy.
That's kind of my reward for like match.
If you buy any handles from Arm Sport, make sure you use our promo code. Yeah.
I'm looking at getting a new set of handles too, but Armed Combat told me to wait. The what?
Yeah, the V cupping handle from the 2-handed one from Arm Sport. Yeah. Amazing.
I want to check out. I've seen. I follow some of the East versus West guys that get certain like things.
Hermes has it. Yeah.
And Miles even got something new too. It's the cupping one.
Yeah.
I want one of those.
Yeah, this
right here.
The shit. I have the same one too yet. But they're so good. They're so good.
With this handle on it?
Yeah, you can interchange them.
Is that your thumb that's supposed to go? Yeah, your thumb's supposed to go in there, right?
Okay.
Yeah, but look how it attached your hand. So see where the peg is? It's pulling right on your fingers. And like you can go like so basically you're training both hands at once as you're going down.
Oh wow, okay.
It does work really good. And
you can take the handles off, and all their handles that have this hole, you can slide right on there, and they have little screws that screw right there.
Yeah,
those are nice, man.
Rolling handles. You can put cupping handles. You can put anything you want.
I'll tell you right now, I've gained more in my containment cupping ability from this handle right here more than any other handle I've ever used in my life.
I agree. Me too.
No, I've seen a few of their things already. I've actually quite liked a lot of their stuff they put out. I just never have money to be able to buy certain stuff. Who do we got here in the chat?
Miles has this one.
That's the one I want, the cupping one, right?
Yeah, well, that other one was cupping too, but yeah, this is the one Miles has.
That's the one I want. Because I seen him sign
But
that to me too.
Miles will never have this one.
Oh, Matt Mask.
This one was made specifically for him by the Arm Sports.
Is Arm Sports located out of Canada or is it a U.S. company?
U.S. company.
Oh, it is? Okay. That's still cool.
And then there is this handle I just bought. And it has this thumb hole on it. So you grab onto it like this. This strap is so I can use so this one's for this hand, and then this one's for this hand. But you attach your hand to it, and then you can attach it to your pulley, and it's like a multi-spinner, but it's just designed for the top. So you can.
That's a pronator. Yeah, for pronation, right? Working your pronator, or
yeah, for pronation, keeping your knuckle high, pulling through your knuckle.
I definitely need that. I got some weak wrists.
But this is actually pretty dope. Brian, and it's kind of cool that this one, they give you a different strap.
You're legging out. I think Cody's service went out. Anyone in the group chat here? Are you back with us, Cody? Uh-oh. Oh, goodness. I'm the host now. Ryan, Jeremy was a stud last night. He definitely was, Ryan. Good guy. Him and Jason, man.
You guys there still?
I'm here. Cody lagged out. I'm gonna have to get on here soon though, because I gotta help a friend. So
I'm like, why is it so quiet down there?
yeah. I was just like,
my family got home and it fucked with my internet.
Yeah, I was like, where'd Cody go? No.
I'm like, whoa.
I was waiting for you. I was like, I guess I'm the host now. And I was like, I don't see anyone in here. I was like, I'm guessing what's going on? No, it's all good. Yeah, no, guys, I appreciate you having me on. I do got a jam, though. I'm sorry I could only be on for about an hour.
Sorry about that little lag there.
No, all good. September 8th, or not September 8th. We don't know a date yet for September. Sorry. There's no official date.
No worries.
July 11th in Conrad, Montana. Crazy days. It's gonna be the next one, and yeah.
Okay, brother. Well, it sounds good, Dion. And yeah, buddy. Can't wait to see you this weekend.
yeah, I'll see you guys this weekend. Hopefully I'm strong. So yeah.
Hopefully, walking away with a big hammer, not a little hammer.
There's
Oh
Mike.
wait.
There's the
Oh,
madman.
Madman. Uh-oh. All right.
Hey guys.
Hey,
I
buddy.
gotta stay a little bit longer, just a tad bit longer now.
Okay,
A couple minutes.
Good. There you go.
Just got off work.
Oh, did you? Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't know if you'd make it or not. I just sent it just in case you could.
I bet you, Brian, I got you beat. I got a fishing story that's got you beat. Have you ever caught a fish 8.5 kilometers in the earth?
No, no? Did you guys? No way. You
Yeah,
drilled
we
one
got
out?
it out. Yeah.
Really? You drilled it?
Well, we ended up going down with some specialty tools and smashed on it and pulled her out of the hole. So
Really?
yeah,
Do you
it's
know what
pretty
it was?
sweet.
Do you know what species it was?
No, it's a tool like that we broke off. We just call it a fish.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
fuck, you really got one from down there? Maybe you hit a natural
Oil field
water.
fishing, man.
Oh, I thought
You
you
had
hit
me curious. Was it like a fossil or something we're talking about? Like,
Oh, it was a $2 million fish. Put it to you that way. So
Oh, fuck.
yeah, we
give
got
to
it
me,
out.
I'll take it.
That's good.
They wouldn't give it to me.
Darn.
Yeah.
So I thought you would have been back already. You're hitting.
No, on Friday's my last day. I'll be heading your guys' way on Friday.
You're doing that too. I know Sean's going to work right till Friday too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's got a further drive than I do, though.
Well, yeah, he's got to go home first too, and then yeah.
Well,
I hope he makes
are
it.
you going to maybe find that you're going to not be? Like, are you ending off on night shift or are you ending off on day shift?
All right. I'll see
Oh, we
you guys.
work 8 hours on Friday, so I'll be. It's nice. We only got an 8-hour shift on our last day.
You have a good night, Dion.
Yeah.
He's giving us hand signals. Yeah, yeah. Brian, what's the schedule for the tournament? What classes are first? So the schedule is probably around 12:30 start. Going to be kids as always. Get the kids out of the way. And then right away, right into the pros. Probably run masters and grandmasters on the third table. And women will run them with the pros. And then amateurs afterwards. That's the schedule. Yeah, we're going to continue with the pros first. Like, I think that's,
Yeah.
I think, you know what I mean? Mike, like, it went really good, right? Like,
The reason it went good is because of Bonnie and the transition in that AER program, man. We were just able to keep rolling. And I noticed you got to have somebody dedicated. So it's, for example, you got Bonnie doing the both. You need someone behind her barking out the matches.
yeah.
So there's
Well,
no
we're gonna
dead
get
tables.
it was too late for this event, but next event we're going to use Bonnie too. Yeah.
Yeah, we will too, for sure.
Well, because
Until-
Kathy needs to learn that AIRS program because I want to use. We have to use it anyway. We're contracted to use it.
Yeah,
So
and we're going to carry on too. We bought the program too, so.
Well, we got the program with the franchise thing, right? But the thing is no one's learned how to use it yet. So we're like we might be having to enter it afterwards. I don't know, but it's definitely. This is the only event it's not going to be used. It's going to be used every event afterwards. So.
Dusty's not going to be there on this event, because he's
I thought
quite familiar too.
Both his boys, yeah.
So maybe if Dusty's there, he can throw you some help because he's the one who got us started.
Really?
He's actually very good at that. Because the only reason he didn't do it is because he was pulling. You know what I mean? So which was a godsend because Bonnie did absolutely ridiculous. She was.
Oh
yeah. So.
Yeah, Bonnie did really good.
We just got to invest in a few things, right? Because we need multiple laptops. We need the big.
You just need monitors because you got the one laptop, 2 monitors. If depending on your tables, how many tables you run.
Yeah.
I figured you guys ran only one laptop. What kind of laptop do you guys have?
You'd have to ask Dusty. It's not. I think he maybe paid $300, $400 at the most. I don't even know if he paid that for it.
Oh, okay.
So
It's
basically a gamer one.
Yeah. What?
So, hey Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan Boutier in the house. So, what else did he say? So the schedule, classes. Well, I guess I answered it all, right? So that's for the tournament anyway. Super matches, man. That's where it's at for the Friday night to start it off. So,
well, even
what do you think, Mike? Go ahead, Cody. You're going to say something?
Oh no, I was just you brought up super matches. My thing was even when we were talking about how we were doing a tournament, The only thing difference between ours and Mike's is that we're switching pros and then doing grandmasters and masters and stuff like that.
Yeah, like they're just gonna. Yeah, we're just gonna go right into pros, and we'll work. Yeah, we're just gonna work everything in on the third table. So it's all gonna work out anyway, and everybody's gonna pull before the amateurs. So
Yeah.
I mean, I think I like the idea anyway. I like the amateurs going. I don't care. I like the amateurs watching the pros. I just like it.
Well, listen, I went to North Americans, and that's what Sean Hancock does too, for the one reason that they should learn and
Yeah, they
want.
should. Yeah. No, you're right, Mike. I agree. I mean, we want them to learn, right? Like I'm even still watching sometimes going, oh, I see something and I'm like, fuck man, maybe I'll try. You know what I mean? I'm not against trying out new things if I see something
Yep,
cool, right? Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh yeah. I mean, arm wrestling is a game of fucking inches, right? So you can learn even the littlest thing. And I mean, as an amateur, they can look, they can see where we're putting our feet. They're like, oh, Brian Pop rolls. How does his feet look?
Yep,
They go, oh, he's a hooker. Oh, look, he's setting up different. You know what I mean? They get to see
yep,
it. Right? Because I mean, we all get kind of flat-footed when we were first starting. When we were first starting, we went to the table, never really thought about where our feet were comfortable, right?
absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. And the
Yeah.
amateurs don't realize that a lot of it is just body positioning. Like
Man, my calves are sore after a tournament.
well, the way you
Like
hit,
so,
yeah, you explode and you do like a crazy calf raise.
right?
Yeah, you do.
So,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the
See,
one
I
guy
was
that
watching this one video where Buddy was arm wrestling, and he say you're arm wrestling right-handed. He would lift his left foot in the air, and then when they said go, he would just explode and then like fall,
that
and then just
Santino
have the
Bravo
leg.
does that.
he does that. Yeah, yeah,
That's how he sets right up, is that opposite leg. So it's like he's sucking himself in, is
yeah.
like a, yeah.
It's like a pec deck.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep, with the leg included. I thought it
yeah.
was weird, but it worked pretty good. That kid's a badass. So
Oh yeah, yeah. He's just skinny too. He's like a
yeah,
little guy, right? Chris Evans. You remember Chris Evans from Grand Prairie? He
yep.
likes to jump in the air and torpedo fist you. He does like a flying fucking torpedo move. It's like he actually
I've,
his feet leave the ground. I don't even know if that's legal. Yeah,
I pulled him a couple years ago at Mayhem when
yeah,
he first kind of started. I was actually still an amateur. That was like 3 or 4
yeah,
years ago already. So
yeah, yeah. He's something, that guy. Holy shit.
yeah.
Yeah,
How long
I
you
seen
been
him at
pulling
Drayton
that one?
Valley.
September 2019
Yeah.
will be. I guess it'll be 6, 7 years, 7 freaking years
Bro.
already in
Flies, eh?
September. Man. This
You know
sure
what's
does.
weird is you feel like it was yesterday, but at the same time, you feel like you've been arm wrestling forever. You get like
This,
both feelings.
yeah, this was my fourth provincials.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
yeah.
So I started
Well,
arm
it
wrestling in
was.
January 2020.
I remember seeing you guys at the barn is where I met you guys there that one year when I got in 2020 actually when I was heading up to Edmonton to work.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
met you. I met you once back in the barn. That's where I first met you.
you
It was
came
That,
to
yeah,
TAL one, didn't you?
yeah, yeah. That's right.
Yeah,
I
I probably
remember
met you
that.
at TAL one.
That could have been too. You betcha.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So what matches are standing out for you, Mike? Other than
Oh
yours?
man, I am so glad you brought it up. I wanted to
Yeah,
talk about Yuri and Jared.
Jared.
That
Yeah,
like okay, I like the hype around Miles and
and
Hugh,
you. Yeah.
but that one's an underlying one. I like
You know,
man, I my money's on Jared. I don't ever bet against Jared. You know
in
what
a
I mean?
super match, it's different, man. In a super match, it's
I don't
different.
know.
He figures you out. Remember what he did to Jeremy? He figured him out. It took like Jeremy was an inch away from winning that match.
Oh
Jeremy
yeah.
SB and Jared. Yeah. It was an inch. He was up 2-0, and he had Jared a fucking centimeter from the pad, and Jared brought it back and won the match.
The
Yeah.
big difference is they were both relatively kind of new there. They didn't know
Yeah.
much about each other.
Oh, that's
Jared's
true.
got a lot of time to watch Yuri and see how he pulls. And Jared is smart. Like he's
Yeah. That's
smart. You know what I mean? Where he lacks in the strength, which isn't very much, he
yeah.
makes up in his table IQ. That dude's
I
smart,
agree.
man.
A lot of
I just
guys,
don't
a
know if
lot
he
of
has
guys
the
Jason
to
is gonna
catch
hold
him
him.
here.
Well, that's what it's going to be. He's going to have to figure out how to catch that. And once he does, it's his day. Oh, it's a bad day. He's going to catch and just be able to be like, oh, really,
Oh,
bro?
yeah.
If he
You know it.
does.
Yeah, he
So,
almost came
like,
back against Josh DeVoe once.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
like
He's got wins on Mason. Like,
yeah,
seriously, man.
yeah, he
Like,
does.
yeah,
Yeah, he does. Yeah. And he's smart, and he's seen the blueprint. Because actually, if he just watches the way I pulled Yuri at Battlezone,
yeah.
Jared's gonna just kill him.
My
Because
money's
Yuri's
on
all
Jared.
about height.
Nothing
Yeah.
against Yuri, but I
No,
got
no,
to go
Yuri's
with my boy
amazing.
Jared.
Yuri's actually a really smart puller, actually, and
Yeah.
explosive. He's
And he's been
explosive.
around. Like, he's been touring, hooking up with different hands.
Yeah.
Like,
He's
I've
in
been watching,
Japan.
been following him on his
Yeah,
socials.
yeah, me too. Yeah, he's a nice
Not,
person too. He's a good guy too. Yeah.
another
well,
one
he
is
pulled amateur division.
what's that?
I said I heard he pulled the amateur division Swiss Open.
He did, and he got first and third or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I don't know why he wouldn't have pulled the pro both. You know what I mean? But
yeah. I agree, but maybe he
anyway,
didn't. He might have just didn't think he was on that level for some
well,
reason.
even we went to the North Americans, and Corbin pulled the open, and he's like, "Do you think it's weird that I pull the amateur?" I'm like, if it at this kind of tournament, you pulled the open, pull the
Right.
amateur. We're traveling around, and
Yeah,
you know you
yeah,
got a gold and a silver there, so it wasn't like you walked through anybody there,
yeah,
nor
yeah.
did
It's
we
true.
think you would either.
No, you're right. You're right. Well, you don't know. People don't realize, Mike, what our level's like. Actually,
Yeah,
John used to tell me, he go, Brian, like you don't realize our level's really high in Alberta. You know what I mean? Because I'm always
no,
like, well, fuck, like we're gonna get whooped. Because I'm thinking the states is so big and there's so many people. No, man, we hold our own. When
yeah,
anybody
absolutely.
comes from Alberta anywhere, they always hold their own. It seems like so.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah.
never a cakewalk, anyways.
No.
You know,
No.
it's
No.
always a grinder.
Yeah.
Another match
No.
I'd like to talk about if we could is Jerome Blackmore in
Awesome.
Austin.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
That's
I genuinely feel that Jaron's too much for him. I
well.
and
You
I
saw
and
that
I
on my
I'm
paper.
gonna
Yeah.
say this. If I'm wrong, I will happily have egg on my face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
eat
Yeah. Yeah.
crow very
No.
with pride, but I do believe Jared's gonna have to take this one. He just seems too big. I think he's too. I don't know if they're weighing the same, but he just seems a bit too big, and he's
Experience and lanes. And because he's such a frame puller,
yeah,
Austin's got one lane to pull. If Austin can execute what he needs, you know what I mean, and
yeah,
that's basically getting him outside his shoulder, I would say. Then he's in the match. But like Jaron, once he gets behind it and he's got his frame, you have to break his fucking arm to pin that kid,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. He
So
don't care about that risk. He's
no,
just
he don't give a shit.
yeah.
No, it looks painful, but I've seen him win many times like that.
But
So
Hey
if
Brian,
Jared if Austin gets to hit again, I think I just don't know. I think it's
Austin
Jared's
can be
match to
fast
lose,
too.
honestly.
Yeah, Austin can be quick too. He is lightning in a bottle
Yeah.
sometimes. Yeah, so yeah, it's
so
interesting.
Brian,
I
what
think
you
it's
should do, we should do like a rapid round here. You should bring up the list on your phone because you got more on your screens, and just work down the way, and yeah, and just see. Mike will pick out the person he thinks is winning all the way down.
Okay.
okay. We can do that. Let me find it, guys. Let me find it. I'll find the
That
list
takes
here.
a
Always trying to
second.
find work for Brian, eh?
Yeah, the most techiest guy in the world. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm zero tech,
I
man.
bet you're a
Zero.
lot better at tech than I am. I
I
have a
bet you
hard
I'm
time
not.
working my phone. No, not you,
Ask my
Mike, but
wife.
Brian.
Oh. I bet you will have a coin over that. I just had to figure this out. I just knew it would work because I got an iPhone now. And last time I had that Android and I couldn't figure it out. So
Oh, okay. I can't do the iPhone shit. To me,
I'm not sure if I like the iPhone, guys. I really don't. I don't
the
think I've been
battery
an
life. I don't like
Androider
the
for
battery on it. Yeah.
Android, I have to say, is 100 times better. Like the only kind of technology I know how to use is my phone because that's in my
yeah,
hand
I'm
and I'm
with you.
using it all the time.
Yeah.
If it comes to
Yeah.
computers,
Bro, we went to Vegas and I had to get Corbin to pay, like, do everything. And then, dude, I left my left my wallet at the airport and on the plane and at the other airport. If it wasn't for him, I'd have been screwed, man. He's like, Dad, seriously.
Hey, did you guys see the screen? Did it come up for you guys?
yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not there anymore.
Oh,
No, you're
I can
just down in
listen.
the corner.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, okay.
Okay. It just moved us around. Yeah. But you can see the list, okay? So the first
And it's
one,
really
okay,
small.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Fuck, it's huge on my screen. Okay, no, that's as big as I can make it, man. I
It's
see
Oh,
fine.
it.
you just say the names then.
Okay, first match, the 15th match. I say number 1, but it's 15. Is Santiago Munoz versus Dion Wilson.
Dion's gonna take this one.
I think Dion should edge this one
Yeah.
with his experience.
I actually think it's gonna be 3-0 Dion. There's no reason for nothing against Santiago.
No, you just
I
said that.
just seen Dion, and Dion should win 3-0.
Yep, fair enough. Fair enough.
I agree with
14,
that.
Stone Cold Brad Prinz versus Michael Seabrook.
I got to go with Brad. Even though Michael's a dark horse from what I've been seeing over the last while, I got to go with my boy Brad.
Yeah, me too.
This is right arm, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Right hand. Yep. The next one is Zach Monroe versus Paul the Farmer Zach the Assassin Monroe versus Paul the Farmer Andrews.
And that's left or right?
Fire. It's right hand.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I think it's crazy.
Man. You know what?
Tough one.
I can't. You know what? Can we leave this one? I don't want to say because I love both these dudes, man, and I got nothing but respect for Paul for what he's done. And the man's, if he gets his hit, Zach's in trouble. But if Zach gets his hit, Paul's in trouble. So I'm going to say 50-50.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got Jason Shaw versus Jackson Hickey.
This should be Jason Shaw all day long. Like Jackson, he's come a long way. That kid's a powerhouse, but well, you know what? It might be the battle of who can control himself the most.
Yeah, because they're both redline. They're both redliners.
Yeah, but Jason, going off their way, he pulled. I think he lost. He was totally outside his arm the whole time, fighting off his bicep. So he's gonna have to figure that out.
I'm hoping his arm is healed by Friday. Yeah.
So yeah, he
Someone's
took a.
saying that Paul and
that's
Zach
another
is
thing.
left-handed.
What's that?
Someone's saying Paul and Zach is left-handed. I thought it was right.
I thought it was right too.
Michael Seabrook is saying that actually.
Okay, maybe it is. Maybe it is. I didn't know that.
If it's left hand, I'm gonna have to go with Paul.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Last time I was practice pulling with him at Battlezone, he was snapping my left arm over like it was.
But I did see Zach. Zach actually put up a war against Steph Rue on the left recently.
That is true too.
I still go Zach, even if it is. But okay, we'll see. As far as I knew, that was right-handed. But if it's left-handed, okay. Next one is, yes, we talked about it. Jaron Blackmore versus Austin McLeod. That's a left-hand match. The next one.
Left hand, that even makes it should be even more Jaron's game than in my eyes. But
okay.
Again, happy to have egg on my face.
Well, I do it all the time, brother. So don't
yeah.
Worry. Yeah. 10 is Jared Freeman versus Yuri. Yep, we talked.
Yeah, Jared. It's his match, man. I can't wait to see that one. I'm going to be freaking screaming.
It's a crazy one. Then we got Travis Robertson. This is a right and a left-hand match. One of the only ones is against Joel Hansen from Saskatchewan. And Joel is no joke either.
No, see, Joel, he came, last time I seen him pull, the first time I seen him pull was up at Nelson Torque had a backyard tournament. And he came up and then he would just walk through everybody. Ty Seiko too. Mm-hmm. And Ty had 0 for him. That's after pulling everybody. Mm-hmm. And then he came down and he pulled Caleb Preborn at one of our events at our Iron Core, the classic events, part 2, when Dusty had a match with him. Yeah. So I don't know, man. But Travis has really been putting in the work. I'm gonna have to go with Travis on both arms, man.
Travis's left was so fast. I don't think I've never seen him. He fucking is lightning on the left, man.
Well, he blew through that
on the left.
Huh? Well, and that other kid there this winter at his event. That kid's kind of a badass in Saskatchewan. He's got a different name. I can't remember. Yeah, my money's on Travis on both arms, I think. He might be a bit in there more tougher on the right arm, but I think Travis will win 3-0 and maybe 3-1 or 3-0.
Okay. Okay. And we got Deadly Dale Kodak versus Stuart Doyle, right hand.
So how's Dale? Honestly, how's his arm feeling? How's he feeling?
I think honestly he's probably about 12% less than he was when he pulled like Jeff Miller.
So there should be no reason why he doesn't win.
Well, I mean,
Keep in mind.
he was that was one of his best shapes ever around that time. So
Yeah.
I would say, what, he's still pretty deadly. He's still pretty deadly. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like
Brian,
it's only
when you
noticeable a
said
bit for me because what?
12% at first, I was like 12% of what he was.
Well, I mean, like he's not training at the same level he was, but he has been
No,
training
no, but
this
it
whole
just
time.
it sounded like he had lost 78%.
No, it's not what I meant. Yeah, I meant no. Listen, he did a strict curl, standing strict curl, 200 pounds, just on Sunday last week.
No shit, eh?
Yeah, so if he can still do a 200-pound strict, like that's still fucking impressive. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I mean, his max, me and him both have the same max. Like our PR is the same. It's 231 is our PR. So right now he's like, that's how much out of shape he is. His PR was 231, and then he's still able to do 200-pound strict curl. So, you know what I mean? Can Stuart Doyle do a 200-pound strict curl? I don't know.
I
Does
don't
it
know.
even translate? I don't know. But I'm just saying. This is the reference I can give you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to go with Dale just because he's my
Yeah,
boy on this one. So is Stu Doyle, but I don't know. It's tough because Dale should by rights win this match.
By rights, I think he should too. I agree.
yeah.
I agree. And then we got Madman, Mr. Mike Schaff, fucking against Stuart Doyle, left-handed.
I guess you guys will have to put your input on this one because you know my answer.
I think you're fucking flying through him,
Yeah.
but that's just
There
my
should be
opinion.
no reason. I pulled him in at our Christmas party and I did that. So
Yeah,
we'll see.
we'll see if he can figure out a lane to try to stop
I
you.
watched him pin Len twice in my career, so
I've heard that, but I don't think a ready, willing, serious Len needs pinning. But
no, that's fair.
no.
Hey, and you know what? You definitely want to win that one because you don't want to go driving home with your loser hammer.
Yeah,
We're actually making little tiny little versions of the hammers that the winners get that say loser on them.
we are. Yeah,
That's hilarious.
you got to see the video. We've been there were 7 of us in a factory. We had a factory going today making them.
Assembly line, eh? Right on.
We did, yeah. Brad, Myron, Dale, me, some Dale's buddy from work. Allie showed up.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, buddy. It's like the whole community's taking part in these hammers. Like right on. So the next match is Cody Mighty Mouse Sluggett versus Jeff the Machine Gun Miller.
Well, I think Cody should be able to get through this 1, 2, 3. I think.
I think Cody's just going to be too physically strong, but
Yeah,
Jeff is a really good arm wrestler. Like he's really technical and he's got lots of lanes. But Cody is my boy, and I know how strong Cody is. I just don't think Jeff's going to have enough top end to.
this is right arm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
His right, Cody's. He says his left's his better arm, but I'm telling you, both his arms to me feel pretty good. So. Yeah, I got Cody.
Yeah, me too. Cody should win 3-0. No offense to Jeff.
Yeah, no worries. Next one, Maria Peterson versus Leia Cornelson. Right? No, left. This is left-handed now. It was right-handed, but it's switched to left. Leia.
This is Maria's stronger arm.
I'm not quite sure. No, the right hand's Maria's stronger arm. Same with Leia, but Leia she has a small injury from Christie from provincials.
Oh,
Yeah, remember that war they had?
yeah.
Yeah, well, she bunged up her elbow a little bit on the right. So
Well, I haven't seen Maria pull. I'm gonna have to just go with Maria over the experience because if Maria comes in, I was at Nationals last summer. She looked very good. The only one I stopped her was Amberin. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm going to go the other way on this one. I think Leia's going to rip through her because Leia ripped through
Yeah.
Amber on both times at provincials.
Yeah, I
oh,
know.
that is true.
That's why I'm thinking Leia too, for that reason. And plus, Leia's been training with dudes like she went and
Yeah,
was crushing that Dominican team. Like
she's been putting in the work.
oh man, she's
We
been.
just don't see the work that Maria's
Yeah,
putting in.
Maria
though,
doesn't
so-
show it. Yeah, Maria's not showing it. Leia's posts every day. You see the work she's putting in, right? Like,
Yeah,
like, you know,
yeah.
yeah. But
We
yeah,
can
I
only
think
assume Maria is because she wouldn't take the match if she wasn't. So that's
yeah,
why.
well,
That's why I
yeah,
think I'm going to still go with Maria on this one. I
yeah.
think.
Well, listen, I'm gonna go Leia just because, but I got this match really close, and I see
Yeah.
lanes for Maria, and I think if Maria can make it about the hand and take the hand like Christy did,
Yeah,
right? If she can go that lane, then Leia's gonna struggle. But if she allows Leia to get into that hook in any round, like those rounds, I think Leia wins. So she has to take the hand and keep it out of that hook, is what I think. But
No,
we'll see.
I'd be willing to bet, like, I don't like doing big bets. I'd be willing to bet someone $10 that Leia brings it home 3-0.
all right, we'll bet you $10. Not 3-0. Well, are we betting on the match or are we just betting on who wins?
We're
Well, up
just
to you.
kind of saying-
I can even bet on the point spread, like, 3-0.
No, I don't
We
want
can
to do
bet
that.
on
That's
who
too
wins.
much for me. Let's
yeah,
just bet
it's too much brain
$10.
power. Yeah.
I'll put $10 on Maria.
Okay.
Okay.
A friendly bet to a hot dog or whatever $10 worth is or something.
yeah. Yeah. Okay. The next one, I guess I can't say, but it's me versus Len. So you
Well,
got the
shit, Brian.
I don't worry, bro. Do not hurt my feelings. Okay.
You know I gotta go with Len on this
Yeah.
one, but
yeah.
Go Brian
again,
on this
listen,
one.
this would be the one I genuinely mean. I'd be happy to have egg on my face again. I would eat a whole crow. You know what I mean? So, but I gotta
better
go
bring
with Len.
no,
Yeah, do it.
I'm bugging you.
I'm
Make sure
going
it's
with
cut
Brian.
though.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got somebody rooting for me. Well,
I
we'll
got you,
see.
bro.
We'll see. With all the smack talk going on, but you know what? It's not me though. I think everyone's been bullying me. I don't even think I was. All I did was write one song. You know what I mean?
Did you hear the song that Benny wrote today?
Today, yeah, they played
The
it.
little podcaster. Did you hear?
Played,
How
yeah,
clever was that?
They called me the little podcaster. I know.
Oh man, that was clever, Benny.
It was. Oh, it was. It was. My song was a little different. It wasn't about me at all. I wasn't even in the song. It was.
No, I know. Yeah,
all represented Len. Yeah, that was just all Len. Yeah.
that's what you get when you get Ben to make a song, hey?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, Ben made 2 songs, right? So that's where I thought it was funny because I'm like, Ben, how come you guys make 2 songs? You made the first one, Lay Down Lenny, but it wasn't. It was called Don't Lay Down Lenny. These guys got nothing on you. They suck and all this shit. And then he made another song. And now I'm thinking, well, fuck, I got to make a second song now. But no.
Are we going to have freaking rap battles here before our arm wrestling match?
No, you know what? The song thing was fun, though. You know what?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what? Len knows I love him. I really do. I respect him. He's a legend. The only reason I really want to pull him is just because, you know what? Maybe I won't get a chance again.
There's no losing here for you.
There isn't. No, there isn't. No, there isn't. I mean, I would have rather went for second place over 5th place, but you know what? I let it go. It was just fuel. And tell you the truth, I don't think I'm really second anyway, so it's fine. So if I do happen to win, I'm probably in an appropriate ranking at 5th, right?
Yeah.
So I'm okay with it, right?
Yeah.
So, yep. Tell you the truth, I'm just using it all as fuel anyway. So
yeah, there you go.
That's it.
You got to admit, though, that song today was pretty good. But when Dale came up with the Lay Down Lenny, that was hilarious.
That was pretty epic. Yeah, I know Len got a little mad. He was gonna. Allie's like, I'm getting a helmet and a jockstrap. He's gonna beat us all up. But that's okay. I love those guys. I'm glad. It made me feel really happy that they stuck up and stuck by me. So that was good.
Oh yeah,
I only wish we would have known that nickname before we ordered the shirts. Because yes, we would have still got one with his actual name on it. But just to bug him, the first one we'd give him would say "Lay Down Lenny" on
Yeah, I did. I was only taking it so far. Yeah.
Well, we can
Cody
still
goes
get
an
a
extra
normal one.
far.
Yeah. I just kind of poke the bear. That's about it.
Yeah.
I don't punch him. Yeah.
Yeah, Cody wants to whap him with a stick.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I would still get him a shirt with his actual name on it that he could wear for the
Oh,
venue.
I
It'd just be for a ha ha.
I
You've
had
never
guys.
cattle prodded a bull before, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, I have. I've actually been cattle prodded myself. It sucks.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's not good. Well, anyway, that's fine. You know what? I'm looking forward to it. I think that you know what? I think that I can give Lenny a good match. I honestly, I'm going in there. I'm going to give everything I fucking got in the world. So, as long as me and him, it's not just him flashing me 3 times, I'm going to be happy in the match anyway. So,
Yeah, there you go,
even,
man.
yeah, if I can even get into a war with him, tell you the truth, my goals are realistic. And if I get more, well, fucking good.
Yeah,
But, we'll just see it.
yeah.
We'll just see how it goes, right? Next match is Caleb Freeborn versus Greg Deneen, left-handed.
Oh man, I don't like. It's hard for me because obviously I don't got nothing for Caleb, but Greg
Yeah.
is just another level, man. His
His hands some stupid. Yeah.
yeah.
I'll say
So
this: if Caleb shows up with the way I know Caleb can show up, Caleb takes us home. If he doesn't show up,
see,
Greg takes us home.
that's the thing is because both Houghtons beat Greg, relatively easy on the left arm, and I would actually like to see a match between Caleb and Dylan. That
I
that
think.
could be a good match.
Oh, I don't know. Well, maybe.
But
I
I'm
think.
gonna have to go with Greg on this one, anyways, about that. So,
Yeah.
who do you think wins between Dylan and Caleb?
Dylan,
I got
right now.
Caleb. Dylan.
Oh, you think so, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe a Christmas party match.
Yeah. No, I got Caleb on that one just because of styles. I mean, I think that. Okay, so Dustin and Caleb, they're close because they've had their super match, right? But they should have
Yeah,
a new one. They should have
they
a new one.
should. Yeah,
Yeah, and I mean Caleb, once he figured out the stop, you know what I mean. He came back and won, right? But Dylan, I don't think he'll have to focus as hard on the stop. And Dylan's really strong. I seen how strong he is. Fuck, he's strong. But I just think that Caleb is. I don't know. I think it's a good match, Mike. I think that might be
yeah,
really good. Actually, I'm going to favor Caleb in it, but I think it's close. I think it could be a good match because of the styles.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I think Dylan pulling anybody right now. The guy's looking stronger and stronger and stronger. He's looking meaner and meaner and meaner, and I'm thinking higher and higher and higher of him all the
Yeah,
time. You
yeah.
can tell he's actually putting in the work, man.
Oh
Like,
man, yeah.
oh
He's yeah.
yeah. Oh no.
It's tougher now that the crushing season's back on. He's putting in long hour days,
Oh,
but
is he? So he didn't have much time to train then.
I think he's still getting it in when he can. Clubhouse that 2-3 times a week still. So
Yeah. Well, yeah, especially the way they always pull. Yeah, for sure. Well, okay. Well, I think, yeah, okay. You know what? I see lanes for Greg. I think if Greg can take his hand and like he normally does, and just doesn't fuck around and pins Caleb, he can win.
yeah,
But I think Caleb's going to figure out the stop again. And even last year's provincials, once Caleb stopped it, like Greg doesn't perform well when it slows down or stops. Greg is like diesel horsepower right to the pad, but when it stops, Greg's a little awkward at times. You know what I
okay,
mean? So
yeah,
I got Caleb figuring it out, and I think we might see like a 3-2 war, but I got Caleb outlasting Greg, and just endurance. I
yeah.
do believe that Caleb's got more endurance than Greg. So if it's relatively close, Caleb will win the long game.
Should be a banger.
Yeah, man, I'm so pumped over these matches, Mike. All these
Yeah,
matches.
you did good, man.
Oh fuck, man! And they just did themselves too, because I just left it up to the community to make their matches, and they
Yeah,
did. Right? And
yeah,
it was like perfect. Like we didn't push like Cody. We didn't really contact anybody. They just
Not
did
overly,
it.
no. No,
yeah. Well,
really.
mine fell through and it's happened again anyway. So
Well, I really was trying. I wanted you pulling at our event, bro. So it was like, fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm glad that
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no, appreciate you too.
Well, I don't know. I think sometimes leaving it up to the pullers is good. And, sometimes it can kind of bite you in the ass, but I think most of the time it works out pretty well.
I think if we need to step in, we would have, but it just worked out great. Yeah, it was good. It's going to be a good time, man. We're going to have a great
Oh
weekend.
yeah, it will.
Well, before
Yes.
Jason Shaw accepted his match against, oh shit,
Jackson.
before he, yeah, it was against Jackson. I was gonna ask him if he wanted to have a match with me before I asked Jeff Miller, because I know he's been kind of hitting at that, that he kind of wants to pull me one of these days.
Yeah, Matador. Sorry, guys, I wasn't seeing the chat for a while because I had that fucking page up. I should have just brought it down a while ago. No,
And then
last match. There's a last match.
Yeah, Hugh Nut Brown and Miles Hutton.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with. Oh shit! I start saying it with lots of confidence, and then I'm like, ooh. I gotta go with Miles on this one, just because of what he's been doing. Is it right arm match?
Yep.
Yeah.
But Hugh did just beat Victor.
So most of his big wins that you've been seeing have all been left-handed.
Yeah, they have been.
Yeah, but Hugh did pin Victor.
Well, I'm gonna say it's gonna be Miles 3-2, and again with the egg on my face. Sorry, Hugh.
You know what's funny is I'm saying almost the same thing. I'm saying it's going to be Hugh 3-2. And the reason that I always pick Hugh, because if I think it's going to be close at all, Hugh's got the best gas tank I've ever felt.
He does. He does.
Like that gas tank never runs out. Like at practice, I'm really strong against him. And then like 20 minutes later, I can't do nothing against him. So,
well, even Giannis, his face didn't show it, but he was putting out to try and pin Hugh. Like his face was like hanging out with a laugh, but he was like, "Oh shit, I got to do something different."
Yeah.
So, yeah, shit.
And Hugh has more pins on. Has beaten Miles more than Miles.
1-1.
Miles never pinned Hugh.
I think they're 1-1.
No, I don't think I've never seen Miles pin Hugh.
Yeah, I know Hugh got him at Mayhem. I remember that.
Yeah, that's I think the only time they've ever pulled.
It's a good match, man. I'm telling you, it's a good match. It's like, it should be. It shouldn't disappoint us. It really shouldn't.
No, none of them will. It'll be good.
No, it was, the match order, you know what? They could have been a little different. Like Brad and Zach and them being at the beginning. That's because Michael Seabrook and Paul Andrews, I guess they're birthing cows and stuff. So they just wanted to get it done in case they can't stay and they have to head back.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
They don't have to pull and leave or whatever, right? So
that's that time of year.
Yeah. So that's the only reason that they're in the beginning, right? So, but I think it's gonna be great.
Calvin season in May? I've never heard of calvin season in May.
I don't know. That's what he said. He says he's got hundreds of cows and they're having babies constantly. I don't know.
Yeah, usually, like I know what, because I grew up on a farm with 300 cattle. We always calved in February, March.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense. Yeah.
But a lot of guys will do it in the spring because they don't get sick and have to worry about the cold and stuff too.
Yeah. I would rather do it in fucking plus
warm
15,
weather.
20. Yeah. I wouldn't want to do it in the fucking winter. But I do remember when I was a kid, I watched a birthing, and it was cold. It was like February, and it was fucking minus fucking 30 or something. The baby came out and had steam fucking coming off of it and shit. Yeah. And it was weird.
And then you put it on a little freaking sled, and you pull it to the barn while the mom follows it. It's always best to have two people when you do that because I think I was 18 or 17 when I was at home looking after the cows, and grandparents went to a cattleman's ball, and one of our cows had a baby, and I was pulling her to the barn, and she was one of the nicest cows we had, but for some reason this year she went a little squirrely in her head, and she just started pile driving me into the ground with her head. I remember literally everything going silent, and I couldn't feel nothing, and then my whole body was moving, and then I passed out, and I woke up like 4 hours later in the snow with my grandpa shaking me with broken ribs and a bunch of other
Jeez.
shit.
Damn. Yeah, you gotta take it easy.
That cow had its way with you, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. 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 Fuck, eh? Yeah. So yeah, that's the whole Supermatch event, and Bob
Friggin' been
Brown's gonna
kicked
be
so
hanging out with us too.
Working with Cal is a fun time.
Yeah. Love those guys. I like eating the cows. I fucking love eating them. I don't know about friending them and then shooting them in the head.
Seems kind of like a dick thing to do, eh?
It kind of does. Yeah, yeah. Oh, hey, Bits. Hey, Betty. Hey, and then I got to eat you
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
I don't know. I'd rather not do that part of it. I mean,
Oh, see, I
Yeah.
grew up doing that part. Like, I remember we had a cow named Marcus. It was one of my cousin's name because there was for a year, Grandma named every calf a different name of like the grandkids. And Marcus, we kept Marcus for Eaton. And Marcus come out one time and he's like, "Oh, I want to go see my calf." My grandma's like, "Oh, he's not here anymore. He's in our freezer now." And my cousin was like, "Huh?" He's like, "Well, yeah, we're gonna eat Marcus tonight."
That's horrible. Yeah. I don't like to associate anything. The ones I'm eating, I wouldn't even name. I wouldn't even try to get close to them. Yeah. The birthing ones and the milk ones, I guess I would. Name those ones. Yeah, that's crazy. So yeah. So you know what else? That fucking that Challenger event yesterday. I watched that. I didn't know any of the pullers though. Did you get a chance to watch that, Mike?
No, I didn't. No.
Yeah, my table. They borrowed my table, so my Mac table's gone. It's not behind me. Yeah, it's in British Columbia in Nanaimo, and they broke
Oh,
my handle apparently.
oh
I'm like,
man.
fuckers. You know how the handles are like they don't move. Well, this one
Yeah.
spins now. I guess
Oh.
it's okay. I'm just scraping over it. Yeah. At least they had a tournament. I mean, my table's seen a Mac event now, so that's good.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, but we do want to have one here. Actually, we're thinking about it. I talked to you about it. I told you that
Yeah.
we might do it. So we'll see. We'll see. I think that'd be cool. You guys have a Mac table as well, right? So
Yeah.
do you
Yeah.
guys now?
They
Do you
broke a
find
peg.
there's a lot of what'd you ask, Cody?
They said they broke a peg.
They broke a peg. Yeah, I know. But I was gonna say, does your table like how much do people use it at practice?
It gets used every practice.
Okay.
Yeah. Quite often, actually.
Yeah, I was just curious. Do a lot of people gravitate to it, or you know what I mean? Like,
No, it's not. It's just if it's available. It's not because it's that table. It's just the
okay.
one that's available. I think for the most part.
Yeah, that's what
Dusty and Dylan do a lot of practicing on it though because
they should though. They
people.
should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Especially
should more too, just because
yeah.
it just feels weird, man. It's totally it's
It is
weird for
different.
my setup.
Well, and
For
it's
my
fucked
setup,
too.
but
You know what? How I was. You know, when I first got the table, it was hard for me because I didn't realize. Even though I've got 10 inches now, I would still pull like I was if I was on a normal table, right?
yeah,
So
yes,
my
yeah,
movement. You know what I mean? Now I'm starting to figure out how to use the extra space on the pad, and you know what I mean. Move a little different, but it is
yeah.
different. It is different pulling on it. Yeah.
I
It took
think
me
so
one
too.
pull, and I'm like,
Cody loves it because he likes the because of the drag, right?
dude, I love it.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
to say, the Mac table is the best table.
Joe. Yeah, I like the back table. Don't get me wrong, I like it. I
Yeah.
think you need both though. Still, I mean, like I said, most tournaments, most
Oh,
places
where were the matches streamed, Brian?
for what? For the challengers?
Yeah.
It was on YouTube. It was like Mac Challenger Series, Mac Channel probably. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch the matches yet, even though it's an hour from my house. Yeah. Well, yeah, that was my table anyway. You could have went and pulled on my table. Yeah, I get it back with all these signatures from people I don't know on my table now. Oh, look, these guys all signed it. Yeah, fuck. Oh, Stewie Doyle. Hey, buddy.
Hey, Stu.
Yeah, he said, "Hey, Mike, Brian, hey."
What am I spill milk? I'm kidding.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Yeah, I was just gonna say that. What am I doing here? Major arm wrestling championships was streamed there. Yep, that makes sense. Yep, Cody. Oh, Stu said Cody now. There you go.
I'm just
There you
bugging
go,
you.
Cody.
There you go. Yeah, I don't know. So, what's the next? I guess the next event here is Fraser's having an event July or June 20th. Is that it?
There's also the one in Cranbrook. That's a
Yeah, I'm
fun
going.
time.
I'm there. I'm there. I'm part of that one. Yeah,
That's a good one. Like
yeah, it's
they're
Sam Steele Days or whatever they call it.
yeah, Sam Steele days. That was a good
Yeah.
time, yeah. And
Okay. Well, are
then we
you
all
going
went
this
out to
year?
Benny's
Are you
place, and
going
Benny's
here?
got a beautiful place.
Yeah. Are you going this year, Mike?
I don't. It's not on my days off, unfortunately.
Oh.
So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. I'm refing, and then I'll be there. Yeah. Looking forward to it. I don't know, Benny, the way you've been beating up on me, buddy. Fuck, motherfucker. He's been picking on me. Yeah.
Benny's that guy that's like, oh, you don't got nothing. I don't got nothing for you. And
Oh yeah, right. Did you see him at Christmas at Wreck the Halls this year? Oh my,
yeah, he was
impressive.
on fire.
I was impressed. I was like,
Yeah.
wow, Ben. Yeah. You know who I'm really proud of and impressed with is Byron, man. Fucking,
Oh shit. Yeah.
I'm still gloating for him. I'm so happy that he did well.
Oh
You
yeah.
know,
He's just been putting in the work that he
yeah,
can,
but
and that's yeah.
yeah, but you remember what we said? We said if Byron actually just trains and
Yeah.
be like
Bears
that.
down.
I think maybe now though, especially with winning provincials, the two classes, I think that maybe he might go. There's something to this. Let's, you know what I mean? Because you said you was
Oh yeah.
doing 50. You guys were doing this thing, right? 50
Yeah.
reps or something a day and shit.
Just 50 something a day is just a bit of a
Yeah,
challenge that we had. And then there was a bunch of us, and then that fizzled out. And then
yeah,
Terry
yeah.
Taylor was in there with us too. And then
Nice.
and it's easy. You got 24 hours to do 50 of something. And
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
not really any excuse. You know what I mean?
No,
So
I
and I
agree.
remember Len told me when I first started arm wrestling, he says, just do something every day.
Yep.
You got to do
Yeah.
something
Always.
every day. You
Yeah.
know,
Just
so
to condition and train and
yeah,
for sure.
absolutely.
Well, yeah. So no, Fraser's got a Black Falls event June 20th as well, but I'm not going to that. I promised I'd go to Canbrook, but I will go to Fraser's August event. I mean, that one seems like fucking fire. I mean, he's gonna
June
have.
20th is only a novice tournament,
Is it? Is it a novice tournament? Yeah. Oh, that
but
makes
better
sense.
not be.
Well, I'm not going there anyway. So
No,
you're not
that's the
going
one
to
in
that.
Cranbrook.
No, it's it's not a
No,
novice
no.
tournament. No, no, no.
No, 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 not the August. The June.
Yeah, it's Cranbrook. It's not a novice tournament.
It's
It's not. It's not.
It says June 20th is just a novice four-weight category and masters tournament with some super matches.
Studio. What do you got to say? He's on watching.
Yeah, Ben that said nothing about that. I mean, how does Dale and everyone go out to that event if there's no pro? So I don't know. I don't know about that. Did he make a poster? Cody? What do you
Joe
what do you
just posted what it was.
That's in Kamloops though. That's not the Cranbrooks.
No, further up. He said it
Let's
right
see.
before the August 15th one. It went. He said, I'm excited for August 15th, but the one right above that.
Yeah, but no, he's talking about Fraser's event. The Fraser's event is
No,
just
above
novice.
the 15th one. Not the 15th one, Brian.
June
Above
20th.
it. Yes.
Yeah, I'm on it. I have it on the screen. Joe Nell, June 20th is a novice four-weight category and masters tournament with some super matches. Yeah, but he's talking about Fraser's event.
No, Fraser's event is on the 15th of August.
No, he has one on the 20th too. That's what I'm telling you. Fraser's has an event June 20th in Black Falls.
What?
Scott DeRossi's pulling fucking who's he pulling? He's pulling somebody. Scott DeRossi has a match at that event on the 20th.
My
He even
bad.
posted a video. Did you see Scott DeRossi's video where he's pulling Mason? And
Yeah.
you know, yeah. That was a
I was so
call out to
confused.
his opponent.
I was like, only Fraser event I knew about was the one on the 15th. What are you talking about? But yeah, that was my bad. My bad.
He's got another event on the 20th. He does Fraser's training events and stronghold events, so he does both, right? So I don't know. The 20th is a different event, and it is to bring in new pullers. It's I remember now. It's Black Falls, yeah. Joe Nello even said Black Falls June 20th. So
Yeah, I know. It was my bad. My bad.
no, it's okay. You just had me all fucked up. So I was like,
So
there's no
I was
way
all fucked up too. I was like,
yeah, Fraser, even Miles, Fraser has two events. Yeah, he's got the June 20th and then the August 15th.
yeah, I was about to get all butthurt because I wanted to go to Cranbrook, and my other opportunity to go to Cranbrook got all shut down. So
oh yeah. No, see, yeah, Scott DeRossi's pulling Michael Seabrook at Fraser's event on the 20th. Yeah. That's who he's pulling. Michael Seabrook's pulling Scott DeRossi.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I think Scott. I don't know. Scott looked pretty good. Pretty
I
good
know
at
Scott
provincials.
made me work on my right arm.
Yeah. No, his hand was looking strong.
Scott's a bad dude, man. You never know, like what you're gonna like. You always know he's gonna pull up at 100%. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. That guy's just on another level at all times.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. I mean,
Yeah.
when him and Dale even
We
had
have
their
to pull.
Yeah. Yeah, and he was strong, you said, right?
Yeah, he was really strong.
Yeah, no, Langston and pulling Victor and Randy Sparling. Fuck. Dallas is going to be fucking tired and sore after that fucking nose event. Yeah. And you know
How do you
what?
think Ali's going to do against John Therian?
On the left, I think you might be surprised. He might be in it on the left.
What I think Ali should be able to beat his left.
I'm going to tell you something. Artem beat John Therian. Artem Taranenko beat John Therian in a match.
Ali beat Artem.
Beat Artem Taranenko in a match. Yeah, on the left. And that was only 2 years
I don't
ago.
think. Okay, to put some perspective, I don't think Mike King's move would even make John Therian flinch, and Mike King's move stopped Ali.
Man, you're going off one match.
Yeah, you're going off. Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
You can't put that all on one match. It'd be different if it was a super match setting. A tournament is different, man. You're hitting right now. You're going where your mindset's a bit different if you're going against a higher caliber in a super match. You're thinking about longevity potentially too. You know what I mean?
Right. You're thinking about having arm left for the next guy, and not only that, you don't know round to round to be totally ready and know what your opponent's doing. That doesn't happen in a tournament, really. Like
super match, you have an idea. You have matches to give, and you can lose a match to try and see what's going on.
Yeah. Exactly.
But tournaments way different, man. Like even Mark Harrison told me because he hooked up with Miles, and he's like, "Oh man," he's like, "Geez, man, that guy is going places." He said, in a tournament, he's confident he can beat Miles, but in his best of 5, he says he doesn't think he can pull it off.
Yeah, because he got to do it 3 times in a row. Yeah, exactly.
He said he's pretty sure he can beat him with his hit, but he doesn't know if he can do it 3 times in a row. He said,
"Yeah, so. Miles' hand too, right? Like his hand's pretty
dominant." I was watching Miles and Dusty was like, Miles was putting him down too. So, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry to Ali, but I don't think that one's going Ali's way.
Oh, Ali's got a highlight reel, man.
That's just my thought. And don't get me wrong, I think John's going to lose on the right hand.
To Eugene?
Yeah.
You know what? I don't know. I think that match is going to be fire, Eugene and John. But listen, Ali's left, man. It felt fucking strong. I train with Ali every week. I don't know, man. His left's feeling fucking pretty good, man.
Yeah, and on Eugene should be able to beat John. I think he's going to beat John.
I think so too. I think so too, but I mean, we'd be silly to just write off John, but I think Eugene's got what it takes to get John where he needs him and to
I
win the
put
match.
money that Eugene wins 3-0. I put $100. I think I would even put $100.
On 3-0. Okay, yeah. I don't want. Well, I'm rooting for Eugene, so I don't want to bet on a match that I'm picking the same guy.
Yeah, yeah. No,
But he
I'm
does
just
sound
saying.
appealing. Yeah, yeah,
That's how confident I am.
yeah, yeah. You know,
I'm almost
Brian
thinking we'll take
Barnum's
that.
up and down. No, Joe, you're right. You're right. But so is Allie. Allie's up and down, and inconsistent too. Like, sorry,
Honestly,
Allie.
I'm sorry. Like I said, I love
You have a
Ali.
chance.
Ali's a good friend, and I love Ali. I just think that one's a bit high for him.
I don't know. I think if it was right, I would pick John. I actually got Allie in the match on the left.
I think, if anything, it'll be 3-1.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. See, the thing is John doesn't do a complete where Allie's is weak at times. John doesn't really pull there. John actually is kind of like a high hooker top roller himself mostly now. And Allie is really strong there, man. So I'm just it might be. Maybe you're right. I'm just saying I think Allie's got a shot. I think Allie's got a shot, man. I think and I think 3-1 is kind of what I was thinking. 3-1 Eugene. I was thinking John might get him, and then Eugene, blocks it. Maybe John gets him first round. I mean, I don't know, but I got Eugene winning anyway. That's such a huge day. Dallas Langston coming pulling Victor in that too. Dallas is no joke, man. Dallas Langston's a good fucking
Yeah,
puller,
yeah.
and I feel bad for the refs. He's one of the most fucking shittiest guys to try to ref is Dallas Langston, and Victor, one of the worst guys to fucking. I've had to ref Victor, and it's fucking hard.
I pulled Dallas at the North Americans,
Did you?
and yeah, and
Okay.
he's like, "Do you want to go to the straps?" I'm like,
He
"Yeah,
wants that
like it's
every
really
time.
gonna." I'm like,
Yeah,
it's really gonna matter.
yeah,
But I
yeah.
actually got the hit on him, and then I stopped him, and then he pinned me. And then after he'd hurt himself, he even went on a video and he's like, "Yeah, I pulled this guy. Then I pulled this Canadian. He really gave me some work." And then I do. I'm like, "Aha, yeah."
Awesome. That's pretty good, bro.
But,
Because Dallas
yeah,
is like he's a good puller, very smart, high IQ puller. Dallas
yeah,
is.
you betcha.
Yeah. Oh
That was
yeah.
good.
Yeah. Yeah.
But boys, I gotta get into the shower and stuff like
Oh yeah.
that.
I'm pretty
So
much done too, brother. Thanks for coming
hey,
on, though.
thanks for having me on. Hey, love you guys. We'll see you in a few days.
Yeah. See you in a few days, bro. Look
Right
forward
on,
to it.
boys.
Hey,
Later.
buddy. Have a great night, bro. Yep. You'll figure out how to. There he goes. Yeah.
Ali
No,
said he's
honestly,
going to lose 3-0.
I mean, for Johnny, he's gonna beat me. Oh, come on.
Like I said, and like I hope Ali doesn't take this to heart. And I'm not trying to say this to be a dick to Ali. It's just I don't
Yeah, you
see
just
it.
think.
I don't.
know. I see it. If it was right-handed, I would say no. I would actually be a lot more leaning John, but it's left-handed, and I think Ali's really strong right now. So I don't know.
Because, like, to be
Maybe
honest, at provincials, I was the only one that made Ali work on the left.
Miles is the man. Matt says, yes, he is. Miles has got so many natural attributes, though. If he didn't become good, then you would have to say you're fucking retarded. Because his hand, the first day I met him, his hand, I was like, yeah, you're going to be good very fast. Yeah. But anyway.
And, like, to be honest, I think I really fucked up with Ali at provincial.
Oh yeah.
When we first went up against each other, he offered the straps. And my dumbass was like, nope, I want to work to the straps.
Oh, no.
And I do think that, like, in my open hand top roll dash kings move, it's hard on his elbow. And I do think if I would have done that
he told me his elbow
when we first
sore
hooked up, yeah, it would have been hard on his elbow. And then maybe when we met up in the finals, it may have been a little different. Not saying I would win, but I'm just thinking that maybe it could have been a little different. Maybe I could have had a better war with him. Or maybe I could have brought out the win. But like I said, Ali, yes, his left is strong as fuck. And he walked through almost everyone at provincials. Like, the only one that he had to work was with me.
Joe Nello just actually said something nice. Said, Cody, to be honest, a lot of us didn't see you having a chance against Connor McKenzie. You proved us wrong. So he's saying, Ali could prove you wrong. Yeah.
Really?
That's
You
what
guys didn't think I had a chance against Connor?
I thought you had Connor because of power. You had too much top end, but I said that I was worried in some ways, but I picked you to win. I did pick you to win against Connor.
Oh, and now Ollie goes, "Oh, you kill me, Cody." No, I never said I would kill you, Ollie. I'm saying that I think if I would have went to straps, I could have made you work a little bit more on the final pull that we did, like for first or second. I think I could have made you work more because that you even said yourself that when I'm in that King's move, it
tweaks to it.
Yeah,
but Ali, you got to watch with Ali too, though. Sometimes he's fast enough that you won't be able to set the King's move either. You gotta watch he doesn't blast you outside faster and you can get into your Kings. But if you get the King set, it's pretty strong. Like your ability, your back pressure, and your stopping power is pretty high. I already told you in practice. I was like, yeah, I'm good. I don't need to pin you in practice. I'm good. No. It felt like I would have had to roll my, I didn't want to. Yeah.
Just for some giggles, I do think that if we have a Challenger Series up in this area of the country, I may just Challenger Series Ali both hands.
Yeah, why not?
Just for fun. Why not? Like I'm pretty sure
it is about just having a match and having fun. So yeah, why not? What do you say? I'd like to see Cody start putting his shoulder behind his hand more. Stop the King's move shit. Your arm's too strong for that crap. Yeah, you know what? Your arm is really fucking strong, Cody.
Yeah. Basically, the King's move only comes out.
Yeah.
The King's move only comes out if the person's faster than me and they can get me out here, or if they can take my hand and they get me out here. That's any other time, it's like this. Like that's how I beat Tim. It's inside like this. It's if they're fast enough to boom, I'm out here now. Now it's King's move.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's this? Stuart Doyle. Brian, I got my room fixed. See you there. Bye for now. Okay, Stewie. You crazy boy. I'll see you this weekend. You gotta love Stewie. Stewie Doyle. Yeah, quite the character. I like him. He was the first guy I ever pulled as a pro. Was Stu Doyle.
Yeah. And like I said, I've only ever developed that outside game because there is certain people that are fast enough or strong enough in the hand to take me out of my inside.
I don't really know how to do a King's move. I think my strengths would allow me to do a King's move too, but I just don't really know how to do it. That's all.
And you know what? Most people's biggest thing about the King's move is they go, "Oh, that's a bone lock." Mine is just a muscle lock because
mine's similar. I can't.
But look at this. I can almost hyperextend my elbow, but I can sit there like this because that is my muscle locking. So it's not a bone lock. I can prove everyone that it's never a bone lock.
Yeah. Listen, I have a stopping move that I guess if I drop my body down, it would be a King's move, but I don't. I stand tall and do it. So, but it's kind of like an open hand top roll move. I'm not dropping down with my arm. I'm just basically lat dragging it in and then holding it, right? Yeah. With my lat, my rear delt. Bringing up these last. You're my second best friend. Oh, thanks, man. Stuart. Yeah. 1 week away. I can't wait to pull with Cody again. It's for sure, Jason. Yeah, you just heal up now, buddy. I hope you're doing good after your match yesterday.
Yes.
And you know what? Kudos to you too. You know, Robert Bear is actually his hand is a very high level, and you actually started wearing him down by the end of that. You almost turned that match around. It was close. We gotta get you a little bit. just gotta get your hand a little stronger still, because
I'm thinking
he didn't actually start
I'm
feeling
gonna
your hand in that last round. What are you thinking?
No, he didn't. And to be honest, just for Jason, I think I might have to challenge Robert Bear now to try to get that win back for him.
You already supposed to pull him already. Remember? Yeah.
No, we were pulling left-handed, but he got injured back.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, he seems good. He seems good. But what the fuck? You know what? Oh, I have a couple topics, but I'm gonna avoid them because I think they take a long time and I don't want to get into it now tonight. I'm really tired, fucking working, us all working on those handles. Thanks, Allie, for coming and helping today. Really appreciate you, bro.
Yes, thank you, Ali. We appreciate it.
Yeah. You got to see the video, some videos, right, Cody? Yeah. You seen Allie?
Yeah, I saw the videos.
They're sanding. Yeah. Yeah. Seeing Allie working, it was awesome. Yeah, it was good. So you know what? The whole community got in on these awards. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You got anything you need to say, Cody, before we end her tonight?
No, but Jason Shaw said they only had 3 rounds. It was supposed to be 4. I saw 4 rounds.
I seen 4 rounds. Yeah, because you know what they did? No, it got fucked. So listen, it was 2-0, and then for some reason it said 3-0. I watched the first 2 rounds, and then I'm like, did I miss a round? And then it wasn't.
I saw 4
rounds.
pins.
I didn't. I seen 3.
If you rewatch, I don't know. Maybe I'm 100%. I was just
not. No, if you watch in the video, it said 2-0, and then all of a sudden it said 3-0, and I'm like, why did it change to 3? No, Jason's right. I'm pretty sure he's right, because I was like, oh, that was weird.
Yeah,
like we must have missed a round or something. Yeah. Wish I could have came out. Yeah, it'd be cool to meet you, Joe. I don't think I met you yet. Well, I think maybe I might have seen you at an event. I just didn't know who you were then. No. But maybe British Columbia. Well, yeah, you guys live closer to the island. I think like Vancouver. That's such a fucking far hike from here. What is that, like 14-hour drive?
and like
from
that.
Calgary?
Hey, I'm from BC, so I can say this, and that's like the worst part of BC. That's the liberal side of BC.
I hate that part of BC too. It's like, and that's why you got all that drugs and homeless and like crazy shit. Oh, I was only there once, man. And it's like this.
I'm not going to speak on it, but you have the what's that? The party in power.
Yeah.
Just word this so it happens. Giving away.
Oh, I know. They're like, hey, you want to get high? Here we go. Yeah, we got you. You don't need dealers. No,
they were giving away
that My Safe Supply and all that crap. Oh, it's like, oh. Yeah, you know what I'd like to do is just get a truck and drive around, and all the ones laying around everywhere and all the zombies, just gather them up and throw them in the fucking truck and bring them to a facility and lock them in a fucking cell. And then in 3 months,
you can't lock someone in a cell.
Oh yeah, you just lock them in a fucking room. Oh, fuck it. Just do it. Clean the streets, man. Clean the streets. It's nasty. You know what? People are getting stabbed. I mean, there's so much going on, man. A teenager the other day here in Calgary, for no reason, over nothing, got stabbed at a bus stop. It was like there's all kinds of.
There was actually, I don't know if it was today or yesterday, but there was a young girl, I think 15 years old, beaten by 2 other 15-year-old girls. I saw a video of it on TikTok.
I see their face and everything.
Her face was just all beaten. Yeah, man, things are going crazy right now.
Things are like, yeah, it is. It's getting crazy. Everything's getting crazy, and I think, you know what? We just got to get back to common sense and family values and clean shit up. Yeah. Anyway, that's a rant. That's a separate topic rant that we won't do because can't promote our shit.
We did really good, and let's leave it at that. We haven't said anything that's too bad yet.
No, I don't think we said anything too bad. So we're gonna just go away from all those topics.
We've been able to beat around
once again, Brian, you're right. Yeah, see, Jason said it. Goes, yes, watch it again, Brian. You're right, Brian. Yeah, because I did. I was watching it. Went from 2 to 3.
He said there was 2 elbow fouls, and I thought I only saw 1 elbow foul. So one of the things I thought maybe was a pin was an elbow foul.
There was an elbow foul before the pin on one of the rounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that too. Yeah. After we realized, what did he say? After we realized it was only 3 rounds, it was too late. Robert Bear is a great guy. Hats off. You know, it's too bad too, because if you would have got that 4th round, I think you could have turned it around because you were right there. You were so close to turning that around. Muscle Mush Delic Reviewist 1. I don't know. I got it all wrong. Fucking hey guys, how much can you strict bicep curl? What kind of strict? By like a single arm or 2 arm standing strict from 90?
For both of mine, the answer is the same. 5,000 pounds.
Yeah. I was about 10. Yeah. No, my standing strict curl PR, but that's from 90 up to 90 up. I think we did 230. It was 231 altogether for 3 reps. Yeah, that's.
Well, I think if he's saying strict bicep,
going for 250.
I think if he's saying strict bicep curl, it's going to be button back, touch the wall, from straight to curl up.
I don't do those anymore. Those are I don't do them anymore. I could see though. I bet you'd be close still, because like I said, we don't count the first rep because we swing the first rep up, and then we bring it down to 90, and then up, and then down to 90, and then up. So, the first rep is just a big swing cheat curl that we do. So, but I mean, I don't know.
I can do 200. The most I've ever done was 200. And that was with my butt and back touching the wall, strict with no swinging, just strict up like this. And it's actually from standing in the middle of the room, being able to swing it up, to having to do that will drop you down probably like, I think, 40%.
Oh yeah. No, for sure. I don't know. I'm thinking that I can do around 2. If I had to do it perfect like that, I'm thinking I'd be around 200 pounds. So 231. Yeah, I'd say yeah. I mean, if it's like you said, against the wall and everything, I don't really know. But yeah, 231 is something. It was something weird like that. We weighed the bar. The bar was a weird weight, and we that was with chains too, though.
Well,
no, but we did. Well, see, we do another one. We do a seated one. So at the dungeon, I got video footage. If you go to Deadly Dungeon channel on YouTube, there's some footage too. We do a seated strict too. So in the seated one, I think our numbers weren't much different between the seated and the standing. I think our seated was a little higher.
Seated is still easier than standing.
It was easier, but I don't think our numbers were too much different still.
Well, they're both cheap ones.
Well, because everything we do from 90, right? So,
no, but doing the one where you're standing straight up with your butt and back against the wall, where you can't put any body movement into it.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I haven't done that. I haven't done one. I don't think I've done one.
Yeah.
That's
Sunday,
how
they do the world. The world record strict curl is that.
So it's probably way lower than if I had to do it that way, right? I'm not sitting here trying to say I lifted amazing weights. I'm telling you what my maxes are. I think said it's 10 pounds off the world record. Well, I don't. Yeah, well, in perfect form and everything, I probably couldn't do that amount. You know, like I said, we swing it up. Or sometimes I'll even get 2 guys to pass it to me here, and then I bring it down to 90, and then I'm up, and I bring it down to 90, and I go up, and my record is 231. Doing it that way,
yeah.
But I'm sure Levon did.
That's why I was saying that it'd probably be a little bit lower if we did it
200 kg. Yeah, like I don't know. I think perfect form and everything.
No, Levon did cheat curl that much, but the the last two people that have beaten the actual strict curl challenge is there was there was an arm wrestler that beat it at one point. His record got beaten and it got again. It was Dennis Plinkoff beat the world strict curl.
I remember that.
At one point.
Didn't Leroy Walker do it once too?
Well, so did freaking CT Fletcher at one point.
Mm-hmm. Well, fuck, mute that. Fuck. I'll phone him back. Ian Carnegie is phoning me. I don't think he wants on the pod.
Well, you know what? We're at 2 hours. We probably can say good night to everybody and end her down.
Well, I think we were trying, but then I got my head wrapped around because Buddy, the way he's talking makes me think, like, am I lying? No, I'm not lying.
No, you're doing. I wouldn't call yours a strict curl. Yours would be more like a hack curl because it's kind of not. It's not strict.
Everything we do.
Yeah, it's not a strict curl. There's nothing strict about it. It's down to 90 with a bit of body movement. So I'd say more like a hack curl with a strict curl bar.
A lot of body movement. Yeah, I don't personally. Myself, I don't do a lot of body movement, but yeah, I know what you're saying. But anyway, yeah, no, that is what I did, and I did a standing 198 just on Sunday. I did a set of 10, so I don't know. I guess it's good, but okay, guys, listen, yeah, good night. Oh, Jordan Weeb, fuck yeah, buddy. Yeah, I know tonight. I was tired tonight too. My brain's fucking mushy tonight, so the littlest thing stumps me. So perfectly strict form is just able to, yeah. So you can't even compare it. So, okay, brother, you have a good night too, Cody. I'll talk to you later, and.